Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, for giving us this truth. Double honor to all the elders teaching on the four corners of the earth, teaching in truth and sincerity to you. I say shalom. Brother Khan from the set of the Lions of Judah, Jeshurun here in Chicago to you. I say shalom. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to trigger the algorithms so the elect can see the videos. The title of this video is going to be titled, Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. So as you see, Israel is being trodden down of the Gentiles, right? So this is biblical prophecy that the real Israelites will not be in the land.
חדד ואמילי שריידר כדי לתאר
So Israel is currently at war with Iran, which will spill to nuclear war. Luke 21 verse 24, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword. Who is they? The true Israelites. And shall be led away captive into all nations. So the real Israelites are not in the land. All right? As a whole, the real Israelites are not in the land. How do we know? And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Right? So the Gentiles is in the land of Israel. Okay? And according to the Bible, when the true seed of Jacob goes back into the land of Israel, they will not know war anymore. Let's prove that. Isaiah 2 verse 4, and he shall judge among the judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. So they've been at war ever since these Gentiles got into that land. So surely they cannot be the people of the book, okay? Which is biblical prophecy that they will be destroyed out of their land, which is the will of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, right? This is Isaiah chapter 6, verse 11. Then said I, Lord Yahweh, how long? And he answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitants, right? And the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate. So America, Babylon the Great, will be utterly desolate because the bulk of the Israelites is over there. But Israel and the other countries over there in the Middle East is a prelude what's going to happen to Babylon, right? So let's get that again. Isaiah 6, verse 11. Then said I, Lord Yahweh, how long? And he answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitants, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate. All right? So that's when the end is going to come in. Guess what? We're in those pending times. These are the signs of the time. Isaiah 46 and 10, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. So the Most High is doing this. The Most High is doing this. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is doing this. The Most High is bringing the judgment upon the other nations because it's his will, because they took the land of Israel and they professing to be the chosen people of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, which is blasphemy according to the Bible, right? So it's blasphemy. So nation would not know war anymore when a real seed of Jacob enter into the land of Israel. And it's just, the truth hurts, but the truth shall set you free. Zechariah 9:6. And a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines. So this is a biblical prophecy. It said a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod. Where's Ashdod? Ashdod is in Israel. So you have the converts over there professing to be the people when biblical prophecy points that the real people are not even in the land. Okay, so what are we talking about? We're talking about the true seed of Jacob. All right, the Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, you shouldn't be in that land until prophecy is come to pass of Yahushua delivering us and bringing us back. Zechariah chapter 36, verse 5, therefore thus saith the Lord, Yahushua, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea. Who is Idumea? Edom, Esau, Edom, right? Which have appointed my land into their possession with the joy of all their hearts. All right, so they had joy taking it. It says, with despiteful minds to cast it out for a prey. And that's what they're doing because the land is being destroyed. And when they launch the missiles off, they have to rebuild it when they go into captivity. Because there's going to be so much rubble and heaps upon rocks and ash from the nuclear missiles that's going to be launched off in World War III. And this is why it says this. Let me see, because I want to make sure I get the one where it said, and they shall build thy walls. Let me see. But let me get this real quick. Isaiah 60, verse 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee, the Israelites, shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. So if they don't want to serve us in captivity, they're going to be destroyed. So I'm going to go up to 10, Isaiah 60 and 10. This is the one I wanted. Because when they destroy Israel, when they destroy the whole world, they're going to have to go and build it back up for the nation of Israel. Isaiah 60 and 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. So who you going to have mercy on? The Israelites. Let's prove that. Isaiah 14, verse 1. For the Lord Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, there go that mercy again, and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Verse 2. And the people, which is the Israelites, shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Okay, so all this stuff has to happen. Prophecy must come to pass. And Yahushua, once again, he's going to fulfill prophecy. He's going to make it happen for the nation of Israel. Because he's going to have power, all power in his hand, to fulfill the will of Yahushua. Revelation 2, verse 26, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule over them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I receive of my Father. So Yahushua is going to put the heathen in captivity, okay, for us. And we're going to help Yahushua do that too, but he's going to give the say-so on who's getting rounded up. Because what they did, they destroyed the land of Israel, and they profess to be the real Israelites. So let me get one more scripture, Revelation 2:9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. So these people, they profess to be the Israelites, but they're not. They're not the seed of Jacob. They're the seed of Esau. So with that, I hope this video was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. I bid you a shalom.